Google is in trouble again. And not for changing the YouTube algorithm or auto-correcting I love you to I like your vibe. No, no, no. This time, it's big. Like courtroom drama, suits, ties, and very serious faces kind of big. It's a mixed bag of things.
I'm sure the numbers are like the Louis Vuitton bag.
It's a bag, you say. It's a bag.
Google has these products, which you refer to. It's called the ad tech stack. And it's not something, normal consumers know about, but it's a series of software from start to finish whereby publishers and advertisers can come together to sell and buy space on the internet, right? And it's important because it's moving very quickly and lining up the ads properly, with the consumers that should see those ads. Google actually has, through a series of acquisitions and some of its own products, control over that entire stack. It has competitors for certain pieces, but it's one of the only ones that has all the pieces. And so the allegation here was that Google was manipulating its control over some very desirable pieces of the stack to force publishers and advertisers to use all of its products, taking fees all along the way, and basically naming its price because it had these must-have products.
A US judge just ruled that Google has been acting like that one kid in Monopoly who buys all the property, builds hotels, and then smirks while you sell your organs just to pass go. Yup, the US Department of Justice, plus 17 states, came together like the Avengers and sued Google. Why? Because apparently, Google isn't just helping advertisers, it's owning the entire ad playground. The slides, the swings, the seesaw, all labeled property of Google. So the judge looked at all the evidence and said, yeah, Google, you've been naughty. You've been playing dirty in the digital ad sandbox. They said Google willfully, big word there, engaged in anti-competitive behavior. Basically, they pulled a Thanos on other ad tech companies. But Google was like, publishers choose us because we're simple, affordable, and so cute, okay? But the judge wasn't buying it. She said Google was doing stuff like self-preferencing its own ad tools. That's like running a supermarket and only letting customers buy your home brand cereal, even if it tastes like cardboard.
So what this judge found was that for some of those products, one on the publisher side, the publisher ad server, and then the ad exchange that sits right in the middle and does the auction between the advertiser and the publisher, that Google was monopolizing both of those products and also illegally tying them together, meaning, hey, publishers and advertisers, if you want to use our ad exchange where we have these really desirable advertisers, you have to use our publisher ad server, and therefore we keep our 90% or so market share.
Because YouTube is making a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube is making
Advertising
far more.
compared to
Far
the
more,
big
far more.
creators,
Far more.
yeah.
And I don't think we'll ever be able to quantify
And bridge that gap.
Jesus, there's an ICT report that came out last week, which is published by ICASA. And they put the how much Twitter, Instagram,
YouTube.
they don't have YouTube. That was my point. They've got Twitter, they've got social media, and they say collectively, I think they make, I don't remember the figure, maybe over 400 million?
Yeah, I saw that. I think. Just check.
Annually. I don't remember the figures, but YouTube is not there.
Yeah.
And all of those can come close to YouTube.
Nah.
So what happens now? Well, the court's going to move into the remedies phase, which sounds like a skincare routine, but it's actually where they decide what to do with Google's big ol' ad empire. They might even break it up. That's right. The US might force Google to sell off parts of itself like it's a garage sale. Get your fresh Chrome browser, slightly used, still fast. Oh, and before Google could even say, I object, the UK popped in like, same here, mate. We also think you're too dominant. You're like the British weather, always everywhere, whether we want it or not.
I can tell you for free, YouTube
They don't
makes
come close.
way more money than we do. We don't even make 1%.
Not even one, bro. One.
No, it's not possible, yeah. It's not possible. It's massive, YouTube, eh?
It's huge.
Yeah?
Massive. Huge. And it hasn't found a competition.
Yeah.
No.
No, they can't.
It hasn't found, are you aware? Like, Facebook found a competition, like in the few years. WhatsApp, Mixit was trying. Maybe that's another platform that is not finding proper competition because during COVID, they were changing configurations and then Telegram just went up in terms of subscriptions.
Yes.
They were like, we have to return the security features.
Yeah.
then it went back to its hegemonic position. But YouTube, who's competing YouTube?
Nah, and they've
That's
tried.
Google, man. No one competes with Google. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's Google.
even as a search engine, yeah.
Yeah, because they own YouTube.
So, moral of the story? Even tech giants need to play fair. Otherwise, Uncle Sam and the courtroom crew will bring out the legal whooping stick. Stay tuned, because if Google gets split up, your Gmail, YouTube, and Google Maps might start asking for visitation rights, and I'm not ready for a custody battle between Chrome and Safari. Like, comment, and share this with that one friend who still thinks Google is just a search engine. It's the boss of the internet,